Welcome, everyone. This is T.E.I.D. Presents, and I am the host from this coast. I came up with that one, and I really wanted to say that on stream, so this is the moment I said it. We have an amazing show tonight. A lot of changes, but that's okay, 'cause honestly, if changes didn't happen, then how do we not find great and amazing things? Just like tonight. Tonight is going to be an amazing night. And our first video that we're presenting, I found this project on Facebook, and they seem like an amazing group, and we're going to go to them. Their project is called Well Witcha, and they are going to be way better at explaining it than I can. So we're going to go straight to them, and thank you for tuning in.
And their best friend turned gender mentor Sasha, they learn that life is what you make it, identity is ever morphing, and anyone can find the courage to become their true selves as long as they have a support system to help along the way. But why plants?
Plants take their time, and Well Witcha is this story of queer people being able to relate to plants and live these long lives full of consistent growth and this process of becoming.
We are constantly transitioning. Trans folks remind the broader culture that it's okay to grow, it's okay to change, and it's okay to make change in the world.
As someone who came out as trans at the age of 30, I think it is important to tell these stories of coming of age as this process that can happen into your 30s, 40s, 50s. I think there is no right time to transition, and it happens in its own time.
And just like the changes and transformations that our characters go through in the movie, we're hoping to make real, lasting change in the industry by doing this with 100% authenticity.
Well Witcha is a film for us, by us.
And our focus on serving those for whom the film is made is the whole reason we launched this campaign even. We chose Kickstarter to foster a sense of investment. The investment that you have as the audience and ultimate stakeholders in telling your own stories, as well as the investment in and faith in us that we're the right people to do it.
And this story will help everyone who sees it know that we have much more in common than anything that separates us.
We absolutely cannot do this without you, so consider contributing today so that we can make this film now by this specific team such that you take the action back into your own hands, not only towards making this film, but towards changing the culture of film production for the better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being a part of Well Witcha. Hello there!
Hello, and thank you so much for visiting the Kickstarter page for our film. My name is Zach Latino, and I'm the writer and producer.
Hi, I'm Cassidy Siviero, and I'm the director of Welwitschia.
I am Jeffrey Marsh. I am one of the executive producers of Welwitschia, and I'm also one of the stars.
It is the story of Logan discovering their gender diversity over the course of all of these decades, told through this foundational relationship in their life with someone who has this deep love of plants.
Through a series of events that push and pull Logan and their best friend turned gender mentor Sasha, they learn that life is what you make it, identity is ever morphing, and anyone can find the courage to become their true selves as long as they have a support system to help along the way. But why plants?
Plants take their time, and Welwitschia is this story of queer people being able to relate to plants and live these long lives full of consistent growth and this process of becoming.
We are constantly transitioning. Trans folks remind the broader culture that it's okay to grow, it's okay to change, and it's okay to make change in the world.
As someone who came out as trans at the age of 30, I think it is important to tell these stories of coming of age as this process that can happen into your 30s, 40s, 50s. I think there is no right time to transition, and it happens in its own time.
And just like the changes and transformations that our characters go through in the movie, we're hoping to make real, lasting change in the industry by doing this with 100% authenticity.
Welwitschia is a film for us, by us.
And our focus on serving those for whom the film is made is the whole reason we launched this campaign even. We chose Kickstarter to foster a sense of investment. The investment that you have as the audience and ultimate stakeholders in telling your own stories, as well as the investment in and faith in us that we're the right people to do it.
And this story will help everyone who sees it know that we have much more in common than anything that separates us.
We absolutely cannot do this without you, so consider contributing today so that we can make this film now by this specific team such that you take the action back into your own hands, not only towards making this film, but towards changing the culture of film production for the better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being a part of Welwitschia.
It's an amazing project that needs a lot of attention, and if they get enough people backing before the end of the night, then they get an anonymous $5,000 donation. So if you can, the link for it is in our descriptions. So please contribute to them. I just contributed $25, which means that I get to download the movie at the end of it, which sounds pretty cool. Like, that sounds awesome just to have at the end of it. And they have a ton of other tiers on there. Also, apologies for the false start on that video. It happens. But please donate to them if you can. And also donate to us if you can. The link is in the description as well. Today we have Strawberry Pickle on. Actually, I don't know. Oh, yep. Okay. The mic is on.
It's on.
Yeah,
Get closer.
So, what do you have going on right now?
I have a lot going on. I've been working on music just a little bit on the side, but I also have a ton of stuff going on. I'm working lately at an immersive art museum called Fathom by Roboto Octopato, and that's been fun. It's an immersive museum with a lot of like ocean and sea theme and stuff like that. And then I've been throwing shows on weekends and just dabbling in all sorts of projects and collabs. I've been really busy.
I have seen a few of the videos that you've been posting. Mm-hmm. Fathom looks amazing. Like, honestly, the sets that y'all have designed, it looks fantastic.
It's crazy cool there. Yeah, thanks.
I honestly, like, I love, like, curated, like, set pieces like that. A lot goes into that, and it's a lot of, like, construction, and it's a lot of, you got to know what you're doing.
Definitely, yeah. It was a lot of behind the scenes work, and they're going until October. And it's all under the sea this time, but then the whole theme will change. And so it was a big blank warehouse, and now it's full of all sorts of stuff. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. And you also have a lot of music as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't do live, but that's,
Yes.
we have a lot of it that we're going to play in just a second. How long have you been performing?
I've been producing for about 8 years, and then I've been performing for about 7. So I spent the first year of it locked in my bedroom. I didn't talk to anyone. I worked from home, and I literally just didn't leave my house, didn't do anything, and I taught myself how to play with Ableton and a Push 2.
Yeah, I've been playing around with sampling myself.
Nice.
I just got the Roland 505.
Oh, cool.
It's so much harder than I thought. Like just getting the right timing on certain samples.
For sure.
It's insane. I bet you have some of those struggles at first as well.
I did. There was a lot of stuff I didn't know how to do, and I just had to literally Google everything, YouTube everything, just kind of like masterclass myself, really.
Honestly, YouTube is where I've learned 90% of how I do this stream. So, it's the best world for jack of all trades, type of people, or learn it yourself type of people. So
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
get it.
Agree. Yeah.
I think I'm going to hop back there, and then I'm going to help present some of your stuff.
Cool.
And if you have anything more you'd like to share, now would be the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been throwing shows locally around town with groups of DJs and things like that, just throwing down with friends. And I'm trying to think of what else. Doing a lot of artwork at home. I moved a lot of Rainbow City stuff to my house, so I live amongst the dinosaurs and rainbows and unicorns.
I really wanted to grab some of that stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know. I just heard the unmute button go on, so I really wanted to grab some of that stuff that time. Unfortunately, I was knee deep in some work.
Yeah.
It looked so cool. Like some of the sets that you had were awesome.
Definitely. Yeah, we created a lot of like immersive pockets there, and then we did music, and now I'm doing something more where I'm separating out and throwing music and shows and then doing immersive art kind of separately now. So I'm everywhere.
You're working with a new group with Rainbow City, right? What is that group?
I am. As far as art or music?
Music.
With music, I actually have a few side projects with a few people that I'm working on that I'll be able to announce soon.
I think
Yeah.
I have one of your videos
Cool.
ready to rumble.
So I think this will be some probably old footage of an old show, and then some of my pre-recorded music from a couple of years ago.
Boy texts me and says, DTF? And I said, sure, I'm down to fight. Bitch, I wanna fist fight. I don't wanna fuck. Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Pistol grip on my wrist tight.
Or
Can
something.
you keep up? Bitch, I wanna fist fight. I don't wanna fuck. Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? What? Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? Living on the edge, bitch, I deep throat the knife. We on to the teeth, catch some bodies piled high. Down by baby, we DTF. Get your face broke by my BFF. Pirate is savage with a BBS. Working like a shot on CPS. Slice you like I'm Ghostface. Ghost you like I'm no face. Got him 6 feet underground, cause we ain't catching no case. Bitch, I wanna fist fight. I don't wanna fuck. Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? What? Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? Daddy's little demon and I spit through my teeth. Let's crack more head, tryna get some relief. All I care about is cash with some model only band shoes. Up your side trick, leave ya with your only man. Not your girl, I'ma knock your body looking right Just a model with some hands, bitch, I'm tryna fist fight. Bitch, I want a fist fight. I don't wanna fuck. Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? What? Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Pistol grip on my wrist tight. Can you keep up? Flory, fang it, fuck it up. I was born ready to burn rubber. Flory, fang it, fuck it up. Can't swing with the gang, can't slide with us. Flory, fang it, fuck it up. I was born ready to burn rubber. Flory, fang it, fuck it up. Can't swing with the gang, can't slide with us. Demon speeding, tailpipe bleeding, drift around the corners, gets us heated. Bitch, she crazy, doesn't faze me. Redline Reaper, call me baby. Sit in the back, get my blood back. Got my brand run your neck with a dog tag. Yeah, I like your whip, I'ma cop that. And I like your bitch, tell her drop that. Flory, fang it, fuck it up. I was born ready to burn rubber. Flory, fang it, fuck it up. Can't swing with the gang, can't slide with us.
Revolutionizing martial arts school. For martial art
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening in on my music. There was a lot of old footage from Rainbow City, and there's much more to come. I will be popping up at Roboto Octopado. They are located on 4th and Alder downtown. They're an immersive museum that does a full ocean theme right now, and I'll be still throwing shows and having side projects, so feel free to follow Rainbow City or Strawberry Pickle for more.
And that was Strawberry Pickle. Um, Honestly, I love their music, love their vibe, you know, is amazing. Thank you so much for everybody. I just burped a little bit. Thank you so much for everybody that's joining along with our efforts tonight. And the journey of this show is um, definitely a great one. Like, we have so many amazing people that have been on so far, and we have so many amazing things to come. And right now, I want to share a few of our projects that we have in the works. Um, there is 2 projects that are going to be shown trailers for in this. One of them is Vince. It's a 30-minute movie web series that I've been working on with Xander for 5 years. And we are 90% towards the finish line, and we just need to get it composed, which we're getting it done, you know. But I want to show the trailer again. It's a trailer we've shown before, but I want to show it again because we're this close on getting it done. And I'm very passionate about this project. It's got a lot of my stories in it, and it's going to have a lot of Xander's stories in it as well at some point.
And what's the second project?
And thank you. The second project is Portland Project. It's a documentary about how we first moved here. I just did not let go of one of these little Canon cameras that we have, that we use for this stream. I just filmed everything about the process of moving 2,000 miles away. I interviewed Xander and also our roommate and our friend Z, and we documented our journey to moving to Portland. So that is what's coming up. So stay tuned and be cool. Looking at them in a new way, realizing they were not something real. The people you thought you knew, the people you thought you cared for. It's just rose-tinted glasses. So this is my house, at least my house for the moment. This is the necklace that I got in Oregon when I very nice lady who gave this to me. I feel like it gives me a little bit of luck. It reminds me that my journey is there. My journey is ahead of me. I feel like I owe it to myself to bring this back to Oregon. Bring myself back to Oregon too. But it just kind of reminds me that I need to do that. Luckily it's happening, but it'll happen. Definitely will. I have no doubt about that anymore.
Hi, my name is Blake, and I moved 2,000 miles to be in Oregon.
Hi, my name is Zeke, and I moved 2,000 miles away to be in Oregon.
My name is Xander Willette, and I moved 2,000 miles to live in Oregon.
It drains every penny. But I feel it's worth every penny. Every penny.
But every time I make a mistake, I learn. Whether or not I worry about the progress of the movie, I know I will still love it. Because to me, it's more than a movie. It's my livelihood, and it's my passion. And that will never go away.
So, what is The Earth is Dying Presents? And what are we trying to do? Well, The Earth is Dying Presents is about one thing and one thing only. It's about the artists. I have had a deep passion to try to help out every artist that I can. I feel like there's not enough resources for artists to make income. I know as a filmmaker, I've had difficulty when a project is finished. You're just left with no new way to make money. You know, you submit it to film festivals, you put it on YouTube, and after a while, it doesn't really get anywhere else. But it's an amazing project, and you feel like other people would benefit from listening or watching your art project. Well, this is what The Earth is Dying Presents was made for. Reintroducing your art project to the world. Not only do you get more followers out of this, you also can get more income. We collect donations and split them evenly among everybody that submits. That means that your old art project has another chance at making money again.
And we're live again. That was Project Portland and Vince, two personal projects, and then also a video kind of describing what we're about, what we're trying to do with everything with The Earth is Dying. Today, we have Michael Bayouth on. Thank you so much for coming and presenting everything you're about to present.
You're welcome.
And
it's fun to be here. I've never done a live stream before.
Well,
I guess I just did one momentarily before in the bathroom, but no, never like this. Sorry. That was incredible.
We've never had you on our live stream before, so it's all new tonight.
First, yeah. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it so much. I was just you were on the set for Spider-Man. What was it like?
Well, Spider-Man 2 with
Spider-Man
Sam Raimi,
2, yeah.
You know, that Spider-Man of all the Spider-Man movies, that Spider-Man seems to get singled out a lot as one of the favorites. And I'm so proud to have worked on it. My friend Bill Bryan, who was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in the original Ghostbusters, he was hired on before me, and I had just done a mockumentary, had all this film equipment, and he said, hey, you know, his boss was Steve Johnson doing all the visual effects, the physical practical effects for Dr. Octopus's tentacles. He says, we need somebody to shoot test shots. You've got all the gear. Come on over to Sony. I went, are you kidding? I was like, I'm there. So I brought all my gear over to Sony Sound Stages and set it up and green screen, and we had Alfred Molina, and we had 20 puppeteers.
Wow.
And I had my camera and all my lights and everything on my Mac, and I was doing some compositing work. And for John Dykstra and Sam Raimi, we did all the test shots for Dr. Octopus. And we'd test them on video, and then on the day, they'd know how to, you know, how it was going to be a hand puppet, or is it going to be a rig, or is it going to be a jib?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what kind of a rig is it going to be to get that shot on the day? We'd test it all on video days and days before. So we worked all the bugs out on video.
Yeah.
And I was the cameraman.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool. I got to work with a director of our unit, Eric Hayden, and Bill Bryan, and all these incredible puppeteers. Some of them are working on the Muppets. and some of them are, mainstream puppeteers in the industry that do all the biggest stuff. So it was really a trippy experience. Loved it.
What is Sam Raimi like in person?
He's great. He's hysterical. He's really a character.
Yeah.
I mean, in true life, he is so funny. He's such a kid.
Yeah.
Which is why I like him so much, because I have a lot of that same kid in me, And on the set, he was trying to find a handle for himself, like Hitchcock has the bowler hat. He wanted to find like a hat, so he had the prop man bring him like a whole host of umbrellas to look at. Maybe he would be his umbrella would be his like handle.
Yeah.
And so I was watching him just from afar, from across the set, and looking at all these different umbrellas. Like, maybe this one's going to be my handle. Maybe this one's going to be what I'll get known for. And no, he said, take all those back. Nothing worked. And then he had the prop man bring him a whole assortment of canes. Maybe it would be And so anyway, so I'm just laughing, and
he's just trying to find like his stick,
his stick. But
yeah.
He's just having fun.
Yeah.
Like a big kid. And so he comes over to me with this cane. He's selected this cane. And he goes, Mike, what do you think about this? He goes, so the frame is just empty, and then a hand with a cane comes into the frame like, and he goes, and then I come in after and you can see me now too. Like, that was the pitch. Like, what do you think? And I'm like, I love it, Sam. And like, he's just so silly.
Yeah.
But it was great working with him, because I'd watch him like get ready to direct a scene, and Alfred Molina would go, he'd take him aside and go, Dr. Octopus wouldn't say anything. He would just like take the trillium, and there'd be a flash of lightning, and he'd be gone. And then Sam goes, what do you mean? He goes, I don't say anything. He goes, great, now you're directing my film. And literally, they would make changes like that right on the spot, cut 3 lines of dialogue, and he'd say, all right, let's shoot it. And Sam just worked with the actors, and it was the same with Tobey Maguire. They would talk, have a little powwow, and then adjust and change things and alter the script or add things, and then they would shoot it. And it was wonderful just to be in that atmosphere.
I think I love that Sam Raimi is just very kid-like, because I think that's so important as an artist, to maintain that sort of creative aspect that kids. I mean, like, kids are the best creative minds that we have. Like, it's just
that's your
like
audience.
When I was a kid, I had my best ideas. That's
and my 12-year-old son Ben at the time went to the set with me one day. Well, that was it. That was just changed his life forever. He was on a trajectory of going into visual effects. That was it. I'll never forget it. The stunt guys took him under their wing and said, "Come on, you'll get him back at the end of the day, Mike." And he literally took Ben and literally showed him the whole set, and was just amazing.
Yeah,
for a kid that age.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I think we can show the documentary. I think we've been having clips of it pop up, and we'll just cut straight to the documentary that you shared with us.
Sure,
So,
the occumentary.
the documentary. I love that.
This is just basically, some of my test shots and stuff.
Yeah. Are we doing this in the background? We'll just play it straight to it.
I think it's about 14 or 15 minutes.
Cool. Yeah. And then after.
Sam Hell was born from a favor I did for a friend of mine named Rodney Lee Conover. We did this little thing called Death by Megaplex. You probably saw the posters all through the background of Sam Hell. It's practically our dressing in every scene. But yeah, it was like a 20-minute film, and they showed it.
Okay, guys, ready? Yep. Move on it. Does anyone else copy anything? Transmission is coming to you. You've got it. This transmission is coming to you. This transmission is coming to you. On 30, we are coming in with at least one of those upper tentacles, and we will help with that team. You've got it. You've got it. All right, you are go. You've got it. Yeah, we found the configuration. All right, you are go. The other upper tentacle. All right, you are go. We see the okay. You've got it. We see the
You know, I've done a lot of sequels, and this one feels like the best sequel yet. It's certainly the most physically difficult in terms of actual muscular strength and in duration. Because rarely have I worked on a film where we had so many puppet shots all in a row. It's definitely been exciting. We've been working with, definitely up high. I think the clock tower we're set working about 15 feet up, so we're all in full harnesses and tied down to things. I'm not used to puppeteering in a blue suit and with a full harness on. Look out! See? Safety issues always around here.
I designed and built the delivery device section that goes onto his body, the rib cage section, and also the spine and the needles. And as well as some of the control electronics for the piano hand that Khan built. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. One of the funnest parts was making the needle gag for the delivery device, the needles going into his spine. There were 38 needles that have to look like they go into his spinal cord and interface with his nervous system. And to make those sneak around a little corner and shoot down to where the motors, the actuators are, that was a little bit of a trick.
Because if it wasn't for us, no one could see anything. They be looking at a film. Could you imagine Sam out there holding up a print? I got it. It's not going to happen. No.
Some of the coolest things you ever saw. Big, giant spider webs. And Chris, the stunt guy's up there climbing on it right now. It's really great. Very cool.
I puppeteered the Death Flower Claw because I built it. We got an animatic about what the thing was supposed to look like, and I figured out how to make it work and made some drawings and machined some test parts and put together one finger of the claw and figured out that it would work and did a second generation of drawings, and we sent them off to have them CNC'd, and they came back and I assembled them, and they worked great. It's kind of like bicycle brake cable technology. It's a steel cable inside of a conduit, inside of a liner. You pull on one end of the cable and something happens at the other end. It goes around pulleys inside the claw and it works.
It's pretty hard on your body. On a superhero kind of movie like this, you don't just go along for the ride, which is 9 times out of 10 is a ratchet. You go through the glass, you hit the wall, and that's it, you're dead or knocked out or whatever. This one here is you have to be animated and do certain things and all these different movements, and that takes a toll on you after a while, but luckily we got through it good, and they finally, the last take had all the hands in the right spot, and that was good. I'll have sunglasses on and the whole wardrobe, I look a lot like the guy, but they're giving me a bigger nose, so I'm anxious to see that, if it works better or not, because it's bigger than mine.
I'm going to dangle perilously over the edge of some sort of scissor lift, condor lift, something like that, holding a heavy tentacle, moving at an accelerated pace towards a stuntman hanging from wires while there's explosives set to rig and blow the clock arm in half. It's a one-take gig. One take.
Sounds really cool.
No pressure. It was what we call a one-take wonder in the business. I got up there and I knew the task ahead of me, and I nailed it in one take. Breaking the tentacle in the process, but that's okay.
Brad, that was really good, but I want to do it again.
Standing in for Doc Ock has been an absolute treat every day. Been on this project for months now, learning a lot, working with the tentacles, learning a lot just by watching. Puppeteering is a lot harder than I would have initially given it credit for. Standing in for Doc Ock, giving me the strongest lower back in Hollywood, and having a lot of fun.
It's actually a really easy set. Sam's an easy director. Alfred's an easy actor. Most interesting aspect is that actually doing more puppet shots than I would have expected. More physical, practical puppet shots than I would have expected. I think obviously based on movies like The Hulk and movies that are heavily in CG that don't rely on physical stuff, that obviously people can pick it out. It doesn't read as realistic.
pretty exciting. That's one of the bigger films I worked on. A lot of really very qualified people, especially engineering-wise. Some of the very elaborate sketches, they actually work out mechanically, so it all works, all functions. The nice thing is they're doing a lot more practical tentacles, practical effects with the puppets.
Ready, and whip, grab. Whip is for the camera, grab is the cue for the tentacles. You grab a hold of Toby's shoulder, it shudders, he jolts, and yank. We yank him out of frame.
coming back. That was the documentary.
That was the occumentary.
Occumentary.
Yes.
It must have been amazing being on that
was-
set.
It was great. It was like, okay, now I can die. You know?
I would probably feel the same way
was just-
if I met Sam Raimi.
I was walking down the street at Sony with a couple of the other guys, and one of the young guys said, "You know, I wonder where I'll be in 10 years." I said, "Dude, these are the good old days."
So, up next we have a great project of yours, and we have a documentary before that, which is your Sam Hell documentary. You have this is I watched it recently, and it's an amazing film.
Thank you.
I'd love for you to speak on this film and the documentary.
Well, it really was a labor of love, and I know a lot of people have said the same thing, but this was a weird how it came about, and it's a really good example of where indie filmmaking can excel. You know, where it comes from sometimes. Sometimes you have zero plans, kind of like tonight, and things just fall into place or fall out of place, and you turn your negative into your positive.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was Halloween time. It was around 2006, I think, and the local spooky house, this is down in California, in the Southern California area, the local spooky house had taken over a megaplex, like a group of like 12 theaters that were abandoned.
Yeah.
And so they moved their spooky house during Halloween, October, and they had they had several theaters occupied with their whole spooky house. Mm-hmm. They had sets from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and sets from The Mummy that were donated. They had probably $250,000 worth of movie sets that were donated to the spooky house that they had in there, and they had them all lit and everything. And there was a couple of theaters that were extra, and they said, "Hey, Mike, since you do filmmaking, can you make us a little movie, a little horror movie that we can show in one of these empty theaters and charge a few bucks extra?" I said, "Sure, I could." I said, "Yeah, because you can have your run of the place. You can film your movie here. You can do whatever you want."
Yeah.
We've got another spooky house up in Ventura, California that I own, he says. He goes, "You have the run of that place. That's the Seaside Haunt." And so I said, "Oh, my God, this guy's giving me just handing me like $250,000 worth of
so many locations. Yeah.
And so what I did is I went through and I looked at all the different rooms. There was a jail cell. There's this kind of a rocky desert dungeon type thing. And all these different rooms like a spooky house has, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what I did is I came up with a horror film idea that would utilize all these sets.
Yeah.
So I wrote a movie. I had my friend, who it was a writer's strike back then was happening. My friend was a SAG actor. I said, Rob Clotworthy, I said, "Rob, can you write me a feature film that has these sets?" You know, and I gave him a rough idea of the plot. And I said, "And we have these sets to work with, so make sure these are our locations in the script." And that's how the movie came about. We literally... me and the actors had just done a stage play together, and you'll hear it in the documentary. And we all just said, "Oh yeah, let's do this," and we all had a blast doing this little horror film. And so anyway, that's the setup behind it. It was a $7,000 shoot. To literally, John Lindsay was the investor, and Joe Biafora.
Wow!
And for $7,000, we shot the whole thing. I edited on it for about a year and change. My friend Jason McKean did all the visual effects, and we just had a blast. It was my first horror film, and a lot of cheesy kills, and good friends are in it, and really had a blast.
It's kind of funny how some films start. That film sounds like it started with the locations and then just rolled from there. Other films like, I've heard of some people getting an idea just off of a prop or just things like that. It can just films can just happen like that though.
That's how they happen sometimes, and sometimes you have to back the story into a set that you've been given, and say, "All right, well, this is going to be the idea then," instead of that. So yeah.
Well, we're gonna go straight to the documentary. Xander has been working very hard on getting it prepped for us. I'm usually behind there helping out, but Xander's doing the playback, doing the mixing, and the video switching all in one. So
I think it's like a 12-minute documentary on the making of Sam Hell, and then we're going to show the film, which is about an hour and 15 minutes or something.
After that film is being shown, stay around because we're gonna talk about this whole night. So
awesome.
Thank you so much. We're gonna go straight to it.
Sam Hell was born from a favor I did for a friend of mine named Rodney Lee Conover. We did this little thing called Death by Megaplex. You probably saw the posters all through the background of Sam Hell. It's practically our dressing in every scene. But yeah, it was like a 20-minute film, and they showed it at the Spooky House that October. And Bob and Alan, who were the owners, they said, if you want to do a project here, you got your run of the place, and we also own one up in Ventura County called the Seaside Haunt. And you can use that place as well. I went, oh my God. Called Rob Clotworthy, a good friend of mine I went to high school with. He and I got together and I went over a story idea I had with him. Rob launched into it. We had about 2 weeks to write the thing, and the day he had it finished, I read it that night at 11 o'clock, and the next day I got a producing team off of Craigslist. I got one reply. The cast largely came from a play I had done at the West Valley Playhouse called A Flea in Her Ear. It was a French farce, and the group of actors, we all just got along so well and had such a great time performing this play that we became instant great friends. And I said, let's all do this horror movie. I got this spooky house. Let's do this.
Great. That's really the shot. If I take it open, you put your fingers here and hold it open. It's not going to be seen. He's in a bad spot. Maybe hit. Action! Martin! Martin! I said stay close.
Yeah, Keith Lewis, just incredible job on the Clint Eastwood performance that I asked him to pull together, and really a cool character he developed. And I gotta say this about Keith too, he brought a lot of story elements that were incredibly timely to mistakes, holes. I mean, you gotta understand, this script did not have a chance to be honed or refined. It was like one fell swoop, confidence of stroke. You just go in there and you do it.
We're getting ready to film scene 56 here. This is where Jill comes up and asks the next door neighbor what happened to the garage sale. Very creepy scene. We'll drop the hose in to water itself in the flower bed at that point, and then come up here and fold your arms and kind of look over there and remember. Okay. You know what I mean? This is your close-up.
It has a certain stylized feeling, and I grant you that. And there's a great story there that Rob penned. I feel like, he took the base concept that I gave him and really ran with it and made it into something very special that I care about. I'm interested in it. Every time I watch it, I seem like I want to know what happens. I want to, where does this guy come from? What was his past? How does it connect back to the spooky house and Sean? And I find myself wrapped up in it, which is, I think, what it's supposed to do.
2 weeks of Sam Hell!
Now we have me working on film and I'm still not getting paid.
And cut does. Yeah. John, let's bring your car up. So it's easier taking her to Bloodshed Medical Center because she tripped on a piece of glass. It's just a minor little thing.
Just minor, they say. I don't know what it looks like, but they say it's just minor.
We don't have insurance, but I don't think it's going to be a problem.
the weird thing about shooting in a spooky house is your set comes coupled and bundled with scare actors.
Action, minions! How do we tell the spooky house actors from the minions?
This guy, Marcus, he was probably the #1 scariest scare actor in the whole place. Marcus knew how to disappear when you were around. He could just disappear and all of a sudden reappear right behind you. You wouldn't know he was there. And he had this growl that I kid you not, it was like something out of hell.
Stand up and howl.
Where are you going? I'm coming with you.
What?
You look like you used that.
Do it again. Come on. Not too far to that side. Too far to that side. I got that. Scott, I like a napkin, please.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
That didn't sound good to me.
Sound good to me either. But I always have you.
A lot of fun ensued on this project.
While we're Scooby-Dooing you guys.
I'll give you a my pretty.
This is the diner where we filmed a 17-hour day. One day, 17 hours, no stop. This is the diner where we filmed a 17-hour day. One day, a 17-hour day it was. And the beginning of the day came with the realization that there was no script for this entire heart and soul of the movie. There was no script. He pasted my notes in the screenplay. From my point of view, I was flying by the seat of my pants, literally, for 17 hours, figuring out the shots I needed and the dialogue I needed, which was coupled with voiceover and memories going by as people are talking and describing what's happening over, trying to get it in one 17-hour day. Unbelievably impossible. And yet, you know, it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie, how it cut together and came together. It really feels like we knew what we were doing. Sean was played by Brian Graves, and Kristen Pfeiffer played Patty, and Osa Wallander, who's really getting a name now in the independent film industry. Osa Wallander kicked ass in this thing. Kenny Lombino played the cafe manager. Kenny and I went back to yet another play at the West Valley Playhouse that a group of the actors and myself got to perform in as well, called Funny Money, directed by John Barry. It was Skip Peppo, Kristen Pfeiffer, who played Patty, and myself. I played an English actor, actually, and Kenny Lombino was the Smurf Curse character who was a bad guy, and we all just had terrific fun. Just to mention a few of the actors, I want to single out Skip Peppo because he did such an amazing job, and I'm kind of proud to have been able to come up with the idea of casting him as Sam Hell, but just an amazing way of putting the creep on, and just an amazingly versatile actor as well. Very funny at comedic roles, but in this, it was just, he just got into this character's skin, and so to speak, and pulled it off brilliantly, I thought. It was great to have my good friend Bill Bryan in the film, and his son Tyler Bryan, who played Martin. Bill played the bum Charlie, who got disemboweled so wonderfully in the garage, and a lot of good gurgles from Bill. Thanks again, Bill, for that. Just everybody in the cast, you did such a great job. Thank you so much again for the lend of your talents and your money, John Lindsay and Joe Biafora, who were our investors. And anyway, everybody just bang up job. Sorry if I didn't mention y'all. Anyway, Sam Hell, you know, even dead things have agendas.
It's a bloody stakeout. That's what it is. It's a bloody stakeout. It's a bloody stakeout. Come on, get me some coffee. And a donut with a hole. Come see Sam Hell the movie. It'll make you shit. Oh, I gotta go.
And that was the documentary.
That was the documentary of Sam Hell.
And we're gonna go
And
straight
now
into.
we're gonna go straight into the feature film, made for $7,000. A feature film shot on standard definition in the 2000s. So forgive us, but you know what? I'm really, really proud of the acting in this. Osa Wallander, she turns in a really, really solid performance. She's a great actor. Brian Graves, amazing stage actor. I just thought Skip Peppo played the villain, Samuel Helson. He's a professional actor too. But I was just so happy with the casting, and everybody turned in such a great performance. I'm sorry I can't mention you all, but it was one of the greatest times of my life, and I so appreciated everybody that rallied around to make that dream come true. So enjoy Sam Hell, and thank you, Blake and Xander, for making this happen.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on. I mean,
pleasure.
like all of the stories and all of the stuff that you've been a part of. It's just amazing, you know.
Thank you very
and
much.
this film is going to be amazing. So we're gonna go straight to it.
Awesome. Thanks so much. All right. That was fun.
My boyfriend Sean works at a haunted house every Halloween. He truly loves it. However, this Halloween he hasn't been himself. In fact, whoever he's become is someone I'm afraid of.
It's perfect. Where'd you get it?
Oh, my husband was in the movie business. Mostly props. We met on a movie set. I was an actress. Mostly B pictures. Guess they call them independents now. Anyway, he made it back in the 70s for some film. You know, one of those slasher things that were popular back then. Can't remember what it was called. I know John Carradine was in it. You ever heard of John Carradine?
John Carradine? Oh my God. House of Dracula, Frankenstein Island, The Howling. He's my favorite. I must have seen House of Seven Corpses like 100 times.
So you want it?
Thanks a lot.
It's my pleasure. You be careful.
Yeah. Take it easy. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, how are you?
Here.
Me?
Yeah. Get yourself something to eat, okay?
Oh, thanks. Hey, have a good time at the House of Pagans.
Jill, check it out.
Ew! Oh my God, that's disgusting. Where did you get that?
That garage sale I was telling you about, the one on Green Street, this crazy lady had it in her attic. Isn't it great?
Oh my God. Okay, this really stinks.
Her husband made it for some John Carradine film back in the 70s. Carradine used to call their house. And this thing's gotta be like a collector's item. Besides, it doesn't stink.
Yes, it does. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Are you crazy? This thing would be great here.
What? No way.
Yes way.
No.
Jill.
I'm very
Listen to
busy.
me. Listen to me. Jill, listen to me.
No.
Yes. How long have we been here? 3 years. We always do the same lame shit. The Jamerson dummy and the skull bride, the mummy in the pit of death. Well, we might as well just put a bowl of spaghetti out there and tell people it's someone's intestines. No one ever gets scared. This is something new.
This is something disgusting. Come on, people come here to have a good time, not to get sick. We hang that thing up, people are gonna vomit.
I'll clean it up. I'll clean it
I
up.
know you.
Come on.
You're not gonna.
Yes, I will. Give me a break.
Oh,
Come
no.
on.
You're evil.
Yeah, am I?
No.
Yes, I am. I don't know what turns me on more, the fact that you're so sexy or that you're the boss's daughter.
And speaking. Hi, Daddy. What's up? You gonna come by and see it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sean is gonna be here all day. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he can't wait to see you. That's great. Okay, so we'll see you later. All right. I love you too, Daddy. It serves you right.
How much time do we have?
Not enough.
It'll only take a minute.
Besides, you need to get your mind off of sex and back to work. I have to do my round. Make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Bye. please?
Got it.
Okay, it's perfect. Cut it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks good, Bear.
Yeah, it's coming along pretty good, huh?
Uh-huh, nice. I love what you're doing with the headstones. Mr. Rickelson, my 10th grade gym teacher, why don't you try a few sit-ups? Yeah. Jessica Bowers, the hottie who told me I was fat. I buried you face down so you could see where you're going. Yeah, all right. Dad, F you?
My therapist says I should get rid of some of the anger that I've got bottled up inside.
Okay. Okay, and I see you made one for yourself.
Yeah. A little freaky, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. Just don't put my name on one, you know?
Oh, no, I need you alive. You signed my check.
It doesn't seem right. Like, isn't he supposed to have like a chef's hat, or you know, like maybe like a chainsaw or something?
A chef's hat?
Yeah.
It looked like Emerald Lagasse went psycho.
Who?
You know, the oregano, chainsaw, bam!
I love that guy. He kills people?
I don't think so.
Well, then what does Jamerson do?
I'm not sure. Oh, Bear, we can ask him.
Bear, do we have to?
Why? What's wrong with Bear? He makes me laugh.
It's because you're a guy. I can't stand him. He's always like hitting on me.
It's because he smokes too much pot.
Dad.
What?
That's a terrible thing to say. You think the only way a guy would be attracted to me is to be stoned?
No, I was talking about Bear. Ow!
Still.
Oh, come on. Cheryl, come on. You know I think you're hot. I don't need to be stoned to think, you know, to want to, you know.
Really?
Yes, really.
This is a spooky house, guys, not the tunnel of love.
Oh, quick question. We don't know what Jamerson's supposed to look like. Do you know?
Well, you saw Friday the 13th.
Well, I mean, we started on Tuesday, and
Oh, I think that was the 15th.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just put a hockey mask on him, give him the biggest knife you can find. Okay?
Thanks, Jill.
All right, thanks.
Steve.
Ah, okay.
You dropped her, butthead. Come on. Just get her back up there and tie her off. All right, just take care of it, Einstein. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't think you smell so bad. Maybe a little. I have to admit, you do look like hell, though. It's interesting. Somebody trying to keep you in or keep something out? Stacy! Stacy! Could you get me a Band-Aid? I cut myself.
Always bossing me around.
Okay. Yeah.
I swear to God, I cut myself just a minute ago.
Did you hear that?
What?
I thought I heard something.
Okay, I didn't hear anything. What was it?
I don't know. It was something weird. I don't know. It was nothing. It just freaked me out for a second.
Yeah, well, this place can do that to you.
Yeah, God, you should know. I mean, it must be really hard on you, being with Sean and Jill.
Yeah, well, I guess he did what he had to do.
Still, you guys were like high school sweethearts. I mean, it must hurt. I mean, I don't know how do you do it?
Yeah, I just try to drown it out.
Glorious cup of coffee. Oh, fuck me, Dad. I'm so tired. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Do you hear it?
God, what the hell is that?
Oh. It was playing in the record player.
Let me see. I think I liked it.
Aw, now we gotta re-cobweb it.
You're pathetic. Nothing is as I wanted.
What do you want?
I want them scared. I want them scared to death.
Out! Everybody out! Stop working! None of it is working!
Sean, what's not working?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? We have a big day tomorrow. Let's all go home and we'll get some rest and we'll come back in the morning with some fresh ideas. Really make it great, huh?
Well, shit, yeah. You don't have to tell me twice.
It's okay. But we don't mind staying late.
I appreciate that. I do. But I think everybody's really tired. I just think it would be a good idea.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Stacy. First thing in the morning. Good night. Sean, you look exhausted. Come on. Why don't you let me take you home, fix you something to eat, put you right to bed?
I have some work I want to finish up here first.
Sure?
Yeah.
I love you. Good night, Charlie. See you tomorrow.
Oh, hey.
Oh! Hey, Sean.
I didn't know you were here, Patty.
send everybody else home?
Really? Why?
Don't you think you should go too?
Yeah, I don't mind. And I'd rather stay and finish up. It's not like I have a life or anything. So, what do you think? It's pretty creepy, huh?
It will be.
Oh, hey, thanks for the... Thanks for the CD.
Is where I will meet you. Come to the pier. The pier is where I will meet you. Come to the pier. The pier is where I will meet you. Come to the pier, Doctor. The pier is where I will meet you.
Find a place for you, all right? How about, right there.
I don't like this spot. I am not some goddamn Halloween decoration. Move me. Now!
Pressure's on!
Over the other side.
Saw the 7 angels that stood before God, and they were given 7 trumpets, and everyone played 7 notes. Every
guys seen Charlie?
No, I haven't. I even brought coffee for him. He's not out there.
His car is outside.
He's probably in some corner sleeping it off.
Probably.
Dry pasta.
Yeah, dry pasta.
Dry pasta? Well, gee, Bear, I've never seen dry pasta used as guts before. That's really gonna scare the kids. Oh, look at me! Look at me! I spilled cheeseburger macaroni on my dress! Oh!
I don't know, Sean. Maybe I could use some old spaghetti. That might look like real
Old
guts.
spaghetti. Bear, you're not getting it. Okay, not old spaghetti. Find some real guts.
Real guts? Where am I gonna get that?
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll take care of it, okay? And get up to the lobby. We're gonna have a meeting.
Meeting? I thought it was scary.
Does anyone know what's going on?
I was thinking of organizing a game of Naked Twister. You wanna be on my team?
This better not take long. I bet the mummy in the mausoleum half mummified.
Everybody here?
He looks horrible.
Yeah, he looks like shit.
Well, we're missing Patty.
She won't be coming. Listen up. I've been doing some thinking about what we're doing here. And everybody's doing a really great job, but it's time we took this to another level.
Another level?
We have an opportunity here to do something really special, huh? No more of this pansy-ass bullshit. When kids come in here, I want them to be really scared. I want them to fear for their lives. So, I need all of you to pull out all the stops. I want you to start thinking outside the box. What's your biggest fear? What sends that cold shiver up your spine? What keeps you up at night? What's your nightmare? I don't care how crazy it is, how sick it might be. I want to hear about it. And I want it in the spooky house.
Well, how are we gonna pay for all that?
Good question. I spoke to Mr. Bowling this morning. Whatever money you need, you'll get. That answer your question?
You're the boss.
There. It's done. Are you happy?
What the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
Did my father say that you could spend whatever money you wanted?
Don't listen to her.
Look at me.
Your father wants results, doesn't he?
Sean, where are you gonna get the money?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay for it.
How? Sean, that's our money. We made plans. What is going on? What happened to your face? Look at you. You look like shit. You're dirty. You look like you haven't slept for a week.
Be a man. Stop acting like such a pussy.
You smell like this. What is this? You smell like this thing.
Kill the bitch. Kill face. Kill her. Kill her.
Smell it. Don't you smell like this?
Shut the fuck up!
What?
No, not you, baby, not you.
I completely just said that.
Jill.
Do you know where Bear is?
Yeah, he's in the mausoleum.
Thanks. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You're lucky.
You shouldn't have done that. I'll speak to her. I'll make it okay.
Can't you see anything? She's using you.
No. Jill would never do that. She loves me.
loves you. What about Bear? She's running to her lover right now.
You're a liar.
See for yourself.
Hey, babe. Sorry, you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. These tombstones aren't going anywhere. What's up?
It's Sean. He's really freaking me out. I don't know what's going on with him. He's not acting right.
What do you mean?
He's just not himself. I mean, he's angry and he's distant and he didn't come home last night.
Huh. Where was he?
He said he was here. But, I'm not sure I believe him. It's, I don't know. It just seems that ever since he got that thing, it's, he talks to it. And the weird thing is he actually thinks that it talks back to him.
Well, maybe he's just stressed out, you know. I'm sure he'll snap out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Hey, do you want me to talk to him?
Would you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew you guys were best friends for so long, and it's just... I'm just worried, you know. Yeah. I don't know what to do.
It's okay.
Thank you.
He's making a fool of you.
No, you're wrong.
He's been fucking Bear.
No, it's not true.
Shove them together. They're trying to get rid of you. What the God's done for you.
No! No! Get this fucking voice out of my head!
Are you okay?
Yeah, what is it?
Bowling's here. Thanks. You don't look all right.
I'm fine, goddammit.
Hey there, son. Go down the wrong path?
I guess.
Yeah. So, Sean, how's it going?
Oh, fine, sir. And you?
What's this?
Nothing. I found it at a garage sale.
Huh. It's scary. It should be out front.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
See you tonight, Sean.
Yeah.
there a garage sale here yesterday?
Oh, yesterday? No.
Really?
No, I'm sure. That was, I'm the queen of garage sales. I'd be first in line.
So strange, because it's right here in the paper.
Oh, no, that's the vacant lot next door.
Huh. Oh, well. Thank you.
Sure. You know, I thought when you came up that you were going to ask me about the murders.
Excuse me?
Several years ago, there had been a series of murders in the area, mostly bums and transients. You know, the kind of people nobody really cares about. The police didn't know what to do. Everybody was freaking out. They were locking their doors. So one night they broke into Alice's house and tried to kill her. And they burnt the house down. It was terrible.
She survived?
Yeah, she survived, but she was never the same.
What happened?
She used to come back into the area and wander around and go into the vacant lot, and the police finally got tired of it and they arrested her. They said she was crazy. They put her in that mental hospital over in Larchmont.
Oh, yeah.
She's still there.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Just got your little present, you fucking asshole. You want to clean up my puke over there on aisle 5?
What are you talking about?
You're unbelievable. You are fucking losing it, man. You need to pull it together right now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking all of it, man. The soup and that shit you've been talking and that thing. I know you've been talking to it, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you lately?
I don't talk to it.
Don't lie to me. Come on. There's a lot of people here right now busting their ass trying to get this place ready for tonight, and you sit here talking to this ugly piece of shit.
Sam's not ugly. He's cool.
Who's Sam? Who the hell is Sam? You gave it a name? Oh, dude, you are more fucked up than I thought you were. Hey, listen. There's a lot of people here that are gonna bail on your ass if you don't get your shit together soon. And I mean real soon. Real funny. Real fucking funny, Sean. Turn the lights on, Sean. You know what? I'm through. Did you hear that? I'm through, Sean.
Isn't it scary? That means you're going to have to die.
surprised when they told me you were here to see Alice.
Really? Doesn't she have any family?
Oh, heavens, no. They were all killed years ago when she was a girl. She witnessed the whole thing. Tragic, really. Made all the papers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Of course you would, yes. After all, you are a reporter.
Yeah. Yeah, for the school paper, really. Our teacher wanted us to write a paper on a crime that happened a long time ago.
Well, if you want my opinion, some things are better left alone. This way.
All right. How's that?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, but just tie it off really well so that, yeah. And then we'll go work on that pool of blood.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Sean. Hey, no, Sean, no, Sean, come here, dude. What do you have there? What do you got there? Nothing. Something creepy I found. Mr. Bowling likes it. Wants me to clean it up a bit.
You should. It really stinks. What, you dip it in shit or something?
She's down there.
You keep her in a cell?
Oh, Lord, no. We are just having some work done to the building, and we had to move some of the patients down here. It's only temporary. This building used to be a prison, though, and some of the old cells still remain. This section used to be death row. Old Sparky is just behind that door.
Old Sparky?
The electric chair. Oh, but we use it as a planter now. Don't worry. All the old ghosts are long gone. Alice, we have a visitor for you. A nice young lady from the local junior college. Oh, go ahead. She won't bite. Can't promise much of a conversation for you, though. We keep her heavily medicated.
Where are you going?
Oh, don't worry. I'll be back.
Hi. I'm Jill. Can you hear me? Okay. Are you hungry? I have a power bar. It's really good. Maybe not. Sorry. Look, I need to ask you something. My boyfriend bought this thing at a garage sale at your old house. But the house burnt down years ago, and no. I'm sorry. This is a waste of time. Yeah. It's just weird, you know? 'Cause it's like this thing has a life of its own. He talks to it. He even gave it a name, you know? He calls it Sam.
Here, this will help.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You okay?
I don't know what happened.
You're Jill, right?
Yeah. Who are you?
Name's Mike. Heard she had you by the throat.
Why would she do that?
You must have pissed her off. I understand you're a reporter from the local college.
Yeah, why?
I was going through your purse. I couldn't find the student ID.
What were you doing in my purse?
Like I said, looking for some ID. You gonna tell me what you're really doing here?
It's really none of your business.
Oh, I think it is. I notify every time Alice has a visitor.
Are you her doctor?
No.
Well then, thank you, Mike.
Did she tell you anything?
Excuse me?
Did she tell you how it happened?
Oh, what happened? What do you know?
It looks great.
Do you think it looks scary enough?
Scaring me right out of my pants.
Brad!
What?
What are you doing?
I want to suck your blood.
We can't.
You're done it in a graveyard?
No. I have a feeling we're about to.
What would you like?
Coffee, please.
Same.
Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Why'd you say you were a reporter?
So I lied. Sue me.
Why did you go to see Alice?
I don't know. It was a hunch. Sean, my boyfriend, has been acting strange lately.
Boyfriend?
Yes. Is that surprising? He's a great guy. I love him a lot.
Good.
Why am I telling you this?
I don't know.
Anyways, he works next door at the spooky house. And he picked up this thing that he wanted to hang up. But ever since he got it, he's been acting very strange.
What's it got to do with Alice?
Well, he says that he got it at a garage sale at Alice's old house. But that's impossible. Because the neighbors said that the house burned down years ago. And Alice has been in that sanitarium, so he couldn't have gotten it there.
Don't be so sure. Sometimes things aren't what they seem. Sometimes you can't trust what you know to be true. Sometimes even dead things have agendas.
What are you talking about?
20 years ago, Samuel Helston worked at the spooky house. He was what you might call a slow learner, mildly retarded. The owner back then felt sorry for him and let him work there. He loved it. Everything went fine for a while, till one Halloween night. Alice was there with her parents. She'd been bugging them for weeks to take her. She was so excited. They got separated in the crowd. When they finally found her, she was with Sam. Alone.
Sam, what are you doing in here?
I was just showing the little girl the skull.
I mean, it was innocent. Nothing really happened. She was lost and afraid. I think he was trying to help her. No one believed him. A couple of kids had been attacked the past few weeks. Sam was where he shouldn't have been. Case closed. He was fired on the spot.
What happened to him?
He was relegated to the graveyard shift next door at the All-Night Diner. Right here. Guys at the spooky house say it broke his spirit. He wasn't the same. More hollow. I think his insides have been ripped out. I think it was more than that. And when you beat the goodness out of someone, that opens a door. Exactly 1 year later, midnight, on Halloween, the theater across the street had just let out. And the diner was full. Alice and her parents were here. It was her birthday. She was 13. She felt so grown up. Had her whole life ahead of her. That's when it all came crashing down.
Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Parents freaked. It's understandable.
What are you doing here?
Sam's run of bad luck held true. Wrong place at the wrong time. Honor told him to get his things and get out.
And get out.
Just leave.
And that was it for Sam. I think at that moment that door broke open. Whatever was out there burst through and took over. Everyone needs a purpose, no matter how evil. Sam had just found his.
Good.
Tell me what you saw.
It's impossible.
What did you see?
I saw all of it. I saw Alice. I saw her parents. I saw the people. I saw him.
Sam, he was here. You saw him. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You should go home.
What are you talking about?
I have to go.
Where are you going?
I've got some sewing to do.
Wait!
Looks like a sellout, huh?
Yeah, you should be happy as fuck. Oh my God, Sean, you smell horrible.
Come on in. Come on in.
What are we doing here?
Meeting someone.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me who?
I found this guy, or I don't know, maybe he found me. He's followed the story about Alice for years. Done some research and says he can help. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you know where Jill is? I mean, I thought for sure she'd be here.
You can't save her. No one can save her.
Yes, well, you get back to work. I'll find her.
Hi, Mike.
You got everything?
Come in. Yeah. You?
I'm Jill.
Good to meet you.
Don't strain yourself. Holy shit.
How'd you know?
I don't understand. Why is he doing this?
Martin's what you might call a paranormal detective. He's researched that thing. Thinks he's figured a way to kill it.
What's he doing?
Custom loads. Bits of glass, nails, some fabric from Sam's victims soaked in holy water.
Call them holy loads.
What about the rest of this stuff?
We got butterfly knives,
Blessed by a Shaolin monk.
wooden stakes from cross,
Crosses of the souls crucified in the Holy Land.
throwing stars.
Buddhist temple.
All right, stop. Will somebody please tell me what's going on? Not you.
You gotta understand what you're dealing with. I killed Samuel Helson years ago. Watched him die.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't care what you believe. You saw it and you know what it's capable of. Why do you think Alice is behind bars? You think it's to keep her in? I killed it again years later. Trapped his corpse in that cage. Evil in that thing's been dead and buried. Somehow your boyfriend's been tricked into bringing him back. If we don't hurry up and take care of this, a lot of people, including your boyfriend, are gonna die.
I need to get that. Hey, why'd you do that?
You need to keep your focus.
I need to keep my focus. I'm the only one around here who has the slightest grip on reality, and I'm a fucking mess.
You're not a mess. I got shotgun.
Where are you guys going?
Oh! Doing what you asked.
Hello? Jill? Can you hear me? Damn it. Daddy, can you hear me? Where are you, sweetie?
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm here!
Are you okay?
Where are you?
Jill? 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 I'm coming! I'm coming, Jill! I'm coming! Are you in here, Jill?
shroud.
Got it.
The shroud.
Martin's idea. This shroud is made from the clothing of the victims that thing has killed. Each piece has been soaked in sacred water.
Shouldn't you talk him out of this? I'll forget it. Listen, do you think it's a good idea? I mean, right in front where everybody can see us. I always thought the element of surprise was a good thing.
He already knows we're here. Let's roll.
Oh, that did not sound good to me. Does that sound good to you?
Careful. Sam's awakening his minions.
Minions?
Great. Great job, Martin. You had me kill a dummy. How do we tell the spooky house actors from Sam's movies?
We can't.
Shit! Spooky house actor. Martin, how much ammo we got?
Not much.
How far to the control room? Jill, how far to the control room?
It's close. It's right there. Why are you doing this? Why is it so important to you?
Alice is my sister.
Can you hear me?
Daddy? Daddy?
It's Trick.
Jill! Shit. Let's go.
Jill? Jill, you there?
Daddy? Daddy?
I'm over here, Joe.
Where are you? Where are you? you bleeding? Are you hurt? Are you all right?
Do I look all right? Back.
No! You killed him.
He was already dead. You just didn't know it. Fuck it.
Martin! Martin!
I said stay close.
I'm right here.
He's here. Well, well, well. Sam Hell. How you doing in that cage? Looks a little cramped. Let's see the lock held. Now that's gonna matter now. Because I got a little surprise for you. Look familiar? What's the matter? You don't like it? After all, the patches are made from the clothing of souls you destroyed. Remember 20 years ago? Remember the diner? How about Jay Ryerson and Judith Blair? Henry Thompson. Now let's not forget Phil and Greta Tillman. My parents. It's quite a list, Sam. A lot of patches. Every one of them's been soaked in holy water.
You think that will kill me?
I know it will. God, give me the power to send this evil spirit back to the gates of hell where he belongs.
You think you're so clever? You think you've thought of everything? You think you've trapped me? Surprise! Yes! Get the shroud. Destroy it. Destroy it so I may live.
Sorry, Mike. I'll take this.
Put it down!
Take it.
What's the matter, stutter boy? Cat got your tongue? I gotta get you out of here.
You gotta help me. You've gotta kill it. Listen to me. Open your mind. Let everything that's good and pure empower you. Take the shroud and place it over the cage. Be sure and be quick. You may only get one chance.
Well, looks like it's just you and me. What's wrong, Joe? That fear I smell? Weakling. You watched your father die. What did you do? Nothing. He died screaming for you to help him. Didn't you hear him? Help me, Joe.
Let go of it.
No!
What?
No! That's perfect. Bitch, my knees. Squeeze for it.
You've lost.
Kill her. Do it. Kill her now. It's there for the taking.
find it together.
Don't listen to her. I can consume you. Only through me will you attain what you truly desire.
Don't listen to him. You don't have to do what he says.
No. No, you can't. I can't fly. You can't do this. Get away. You are not even bones to the flesh. I am immortal. I can't die.
Go to hell. God, it looks so real.
and that was Sam Hell. That was Sam Hell. Yeah. I feel like we had a pretty fun night. Definitely a lot of curveballs that I wasn't expecting. And we also completely forgot a video. And I am so sorry. Do we even want to talk about it, or do we want to wait until tomorrow?
I mean, we're just going to wait until tomorrow at this point.
So, for anybody that's watching left, we're also going to stream tomorrow to talk a little bit more about this stream in general, and also Radical Rolls, which they have something. Sander has something like coming up in the next month. And we're going to be showing a new video from them and also talking about what that important thing is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. A little breakfast stream. I'm definitely going to just pass out after this is done. And
I'm ready for good nighting.
We had a lot of amazing people. And also, for anybody that's still on, it isn't midnight yet. So, Well Witcha could use your donations. It's an amazing film project, and the people are so fantastic. Thank you for the people behind Well Witcha for letting us show your video, because we want to get you money for your project. And I know that if there's enough backers by midnight that they can have that anonymous donation of $5,000 to their film. And Strawberry Pickle, being on as well. Amazing, What an amazing artist. Like, I love their music, and I love what they're trying to do with Rainbow City and all of the other projects. I mean, they're just so busy, Like, kudos to them. Like, there's nothing greater than an artist that just has a lot to do. I don't know if anybody could see my eyes. No.
I kind of liked it.
Oh. I do want to look directly at the people.
I like when it was just like an eye. There you go.
Michael.
Thank
Michael,
you for everything tonight.
Yeah,
honestly.
like we were without a paddle, and they were offering their rowboat, Like, it's just the artists that we encounter and cooperate with are just so willing to be a part of this project and to be a part of The Earth is Dying. And I think everybody that's part of this understands what we're trying to do. We're trying to carve out a space on the internet for everybody to present what they want and to have some fun, and also to gather what we want attached to it, Like, I don't know exactly what that means, but I think everybody catches the drift, And I just want to thank every single artist that's also been on the stream before this, Like, each one of you is like a guiding light to what this stream is and what we're capable of. And I just... I also forgot to mention this, but I'm just going to talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
another day.
Yeah, we're going to be on tomorrow, so we could just end it. Thank you so much, and good night.
I'm really trying to end it.